Hey everybody, today we're going to talk about late night eating. I get so many questions about this, so we figured we should make a video about it. We're going to talk about late night eating, if it's good or bad for us. We're going to talk about what kind of foods we should eat if we eat late at night and what that looks like. So the definition of late night eating is eating past dinner time. So say if you eat, at like 6 o'clock, it would be after 6 o'clock would be considered late night eating. We'll continue with that. So some questions that you could be asking. So like I had just mentioned, oftentimes you might eat dinner around 5:30, 6 o'clock. So then whenever 8, 9, 10 o'clock rolls around, I'm hungry. So now what? What do I do? So number 2, should I just suffer through being hungry? I'm gonna tell you right now, honey, absolutely not. Do not suffer through being hungry because you're gonna make yourself mad, you're gonna be grouchy, and the people around you are gonna suffer. Trust me, I've done it, and it is not worth it. So no, you should not suffer through being hungry. The third one, I've heard that eating past a certain time is bad for me. Is that true? We'll talk about that. And then whenever I do eat after dinner or late night eating, what in the world should I eat? So the first question is late night eating good or bad? The answer is it's about what you eat and it's about how much you eat. So usually late night eating is, like I said, around the 8, 9, 10 o'clock mark, and we're hungry, and we oftentimes are not going to want a piece of chicken breast, broccoli, and some rice. So we're usually going to go for the cakes, the cookies, the pies, the pizza, the wings, the beer, all these things. And so it's about what you eat and it's about how much you eat. So oftentimes we're not going to stick to portion size at those times either, because we just we're bored or we're watching our TV show and we're not really paying attention to how much we're eating. So these 2 factors is what determines if late night eating is good or bad. So usually we don't put any kind of terms like good or bad onto things. So we'll leave it up to you guys in the sense that, okay, I'm going to have this food and I'm going to eat it in this portion size. So that's whenever late night eating could be, quote, bad, because you're usually going to go for things like donuts and cookies and things like that. And you're going to usually overeat it. So late night eating, whenever we turn it around, it matters what you're eating. So whenever you're eating, we have a list of foods here. These are the foods that you want to eat. And these are the foods that we've been going over, and these are actually your habits. These are things that you're learning as you go through the program. So just because it's late at night, it doesn't mean that the rules change. So all of a sudden it's like, it's late at night. Should I eat a donut or not? It's like, no, it's still time. It's still your day. You're still trying to reach your goals. So it's like, okay, what am I going to eat? So number 1, you go for lean protein. And then this is the order of foods that you can choose to eat late at night. So whenever you're hungry, go for lean protein. Go for chicken. Go for some kind of meat. If you're a vegetarian, go for your beans or your burgers that are vegetarian based. Go for things that are lean protein. Okay, great. I don't really want anything like that. Okay, cool. Go to number 2. Go to colorful fruits and veggies. Colorful fruits and veggies have a ton of antioxidants, nutrients in them. They're usually high water content, but it's a good crunch, and it'll help to get you to feel satisfied. Whenever you just kind of want a munchie of some kind, maybe you could dip it in hummus, maybe you could do some kind of light dressing, even a salad. People are crazy. No, they're not really. But, you can do a salad late at night, and to the outside world, like I said, that might seem crazy, but it's really not. You're getting in your colorful fruits and veggies. Then go for your healthy fats. That could be like avocado, your different nuts, seeds, things like that. And then your smart carbs. Smart carbs are last. And then over here on your right hand side is your hand portion guide. So the lean protein would be your palm. The colorful fruits and veggies is a fist. And really it shouldn't say colorful fruits. It should just say veggies, because the fruit is actually a carb, which is a cupped handful. But veggies would be your fist. The smart carbs would be your cupped handful, and then your healthy fats are a thumb. So that's the order that you want to eat things in. If it's late at night and you're hungry, go for your lean protein first, your veggies, your fats, and then your carbs in that order. And I can email you this list, just let me know. But this is just some examples of some healthy snacks. So a lot of times, like I said, we want something that's sweet or we want something that's crunchy or salty. So go for these different things here. So like yogurt and mixed berries, trail mix, a hard-boiled egg, that's a great source of protein, a cheese stick, a protein bar. And we really like the Cliff bars, the Luna bars, something that is actually tastes good and that's about 20 grams of protein. That's where you want to start usually for a protein bar. I know Walmart has them and they're excellent. You can do oatmeal with fruit or nut butter. You can do some kind of beef jerky. You can do guacamole cups with black bean tortilla chips, some celery, carrots, some pitted dates, some raisins. So these are just some examples. And then a lot of times late at night, we're craving different things or that we're wanting different things. So, and I can email you guys this list too. So like some pizza alternatives, you could do a portobello mushroom stuffed with some healthy toppings. You could do an English muffin. You can make your own kind of pizza or cauliflower crust. If you're wanting like French fries and potato chips, you could do some salty or sweet things like your homemade potato chips. You could do Triscuits. Triscuits are awesome. Lean jerky, kale chips, homemade popcorn. I know that's kind of a treat at our house where we make it on the stove and then we can season it with whatever. And it's just a light snack, but it's satisfying. And like I had mentioned in previous teachings, it's about the company also. So if you're wanting something different than pop or soda, you could do carbonated water or Gatorade Zero, Body Armor, or drink mixes are a great alternative also. If you're wanting some candy, if you're wanting something really sweet, you could do fresh fruit or dried fruit and dark chocolate, which is actually a healthy fat. And you want to look for at least the 70% dark chocolate, whenever you read that on the label. White bread alternatives, there's some breakfast cereal alternatives, some cookies or cakes alternatives, and I have recipes for many of these things, so also let me know if you would be interested in something like that. I would definitely email it to you. And so really with late night eating, you don't have to be afraid to eat. You don't have to be afraid to eat late at night. You just got to eat mindfully. You got to eat, you got to be aware of what you're eating, first of all, and then eat it mindfully, eat it in portion size. So really late night eating is technically good, but technically bad. It just depends on what you're eating and that you're making sure that you're eating in a portion size. So it's not something that you have to be afraid of. Like I said, you want to go back through and look at that list. You want to eat your protein and go through that list and eating it in that order. And that way you can stick to your goals and that way you won't be derailed because of something that you ate late at night.